for Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Green is up there with Moses Moody. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And for Denver, out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Jokic is out there with Jones. And it's Murray in at the point. Hey, Clark, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And the basket by Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here's Johnson. Jokic high post. Left side, Jones. Outside for Murray. Curry with the steal. Inside, here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And a lot of people thought they were the favorites going into that one, but ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
Well, to me, it looked like they were pretty evenly matched. And you look at how the game ended, I would say I'm not alone in that sentiment. Those are two pretty evenly matched teams.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Brown. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Right wing. Moody finds Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. And here's Green outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Johnson outside. To the middle. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Here's Jokic, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Jones for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And Jokic gets it to go.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. A 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Johnson. Now Jokic, headed by Porzingis. Three-pointer. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Jokic. Jones has got a couple of threes now in the first for Denver. Pass to Pajemski. Now Moody. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Curry can't get it to go.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Murray outside. Here's Jones. Johnson left side. Launches it. Porzingis with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. It's to Curry. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Curry.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murray dishes to Jones. Brown the pass to Jokic. Now Murray fires the three. And Curry pulls it down. Porzingis looking it over. Outside for Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And another miss by Denver. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. It's stolen by Jones. In the corner, Murray with it. It's up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Pajemski. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And the basket is good.
Man, the jump shot of Porzingis, a thing of beauty. And the assertiveness. He knows he can get the shot he wants anytime he wants.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Denver. And the Warriors also making a change. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Denver shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Murray the pass to Hardaway. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Curry kicks to Melton. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Back to Melton. Here's the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up for Murray. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now Hardaway after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Murray the pass to Hardaway. Jokic a screen. Fires from deep. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. And it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Curry kicks to Melton. Curry setting the pick for Melton. Hardaway with the steal. Back to Brown. Johnson, the pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Murray for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Moody. They can't stop the run with that one. The Nuggets leading by 8. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams deciding to change it up. Warriors trail by 10. Spencer, the pass to Horford. Pass to Melton. Ball stolen. And they're running. Here's Pickett. And he goes in for the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Spencer. Denver getting their last shot to go. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jokic against Horford. That one falls. Jokic has got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Denver leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Brown outside. Astonagi. Now here's Jokic. Out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors trail by 14. Spencer, the pass to Santos. In the corner, it's Melton. Jacks up a three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Spencer. Here's Santos. Right side Horford. For 3. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got his second basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Melton. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
They set the screen. Pass to Jokic. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
We've got Brown. Also Jamal Murray out there. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Holmes in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Good work there as it goes. And that's 10 points for Jamal Murray.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Now Melton following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Melton passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Now here's Brown. Valanciunas finds Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Porzingis sets the pick for Melton. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Drills the three-pointer.
You got to guard ground closely because if not, he'll shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Valanciunas against Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Horford with the screen on Brown. And here is Horford. Fires the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Melton. 11 feet away. Holmes kicks to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Horford will bring it up for the Warriors. A 12-point game. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Nuggets, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown finds Jokic. Murray against Curry. Over in the corner, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway a screen on Melton. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Green in the post. Murray on him. Gets it down to single digits.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. No good, unable to end this run.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Curry on the wing. 7 points in the game. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And here are the Warriors now, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Nobody near Milton. That 3 off the mark.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Najee passes to Jokic. And here is Murray. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Warriors trail by 9. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jones checked in for Najee. Johnson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown. Here's Podziemski. Still yet to score. Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Curry, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. Brown with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Outside, Jones. Murray against Curry. Murray down low. Brown wide open. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Podziemski on the wing. Covered by Brown. Pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jones kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Brown is checked in for Murray. The Warriors also with the sub. Horford's checked in. Warriors trail by 10. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Denver leading by 7. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Jokic against Horford. Outside Curry. Now Moody. Now here's Green. Defended by Jones. Moody's shot is off. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Brown outside. Jokic with this screen on Curry. Brown the pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. Now Pajemski. He has yet to score. Here's Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Horford does not panic. He always keeps his composure, and you've got to attribute that to his experience.
Pass to Johnson. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 5.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Moody. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Brown. And here's Jones, guarded by Green. In the corner, it's Brown. Misses the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Moody the pass to Green. Back to Moody. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Moody's got 5 points in the quarter.
Part of Draymond's value, the playmaking he gives you out of the front court.
Here's Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Moody. The tray. And another 3 for Golden State.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Brown dishes to Jones. This one for 3. Horford with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Outside Curry. Here's Pajemski. Covered by Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Curry looking around. In the corner, Moody with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we've reached halftime in this one. Denver on top, leading by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
Let's shift our focus now to Nikola Jokic. Outstanding tonight through 2.
You look at his work on the glass. It's really about the attitude, guys. You have to want those boards. This guy's been eating. That's right. Hey, Kenny, can you pass me the salt? Chomp, chomp.
I get it. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, so much rebounding. It's about desire, Shaq. But it also is pretty good that you can still chomp, chomp, and have a good position in there.
Great to hear from you two champions.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are just mad that I didn't bring you any. Ernie, can you pass me the soda? Thank you.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 6, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Porzingis, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Curry's shot is off. Nugget shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic. But it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And here are the Warriors now. 6-point game. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Jokic against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. 90 seconds now into the second half. Curry finds Podziemski. Clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Here's Podziemski. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And here is Moody after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Curry can't get it to go.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Here's Murray, and they double up Murray. Johnson, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Look at the numbers for Johnson. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Podziemski. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Outside, Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Shoots the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now Podziemski. For the tie. And the Warriors, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jones for three. It's good from long range. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Curry can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Murray outside. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 3. Green left side. A pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Murray down low, guarded by Curry. Murray, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. That's to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Jokic on top. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Johnson. Defended by Moody. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Now Podziemski. And here is Moody. Here's Podziemski. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. It's Jones on the wing. Now Jokic, headed by Porzingis. Here's Brown, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Moody. 12 points for him. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Stephen Curry.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Murray, the pass to Jokic.
Right here. I see him.
Johnson outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Podziemski. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Murray. 18 points for him. Jokic inside. He's against Porzingis, and good that time. And it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Jokic high post. Now Brown. And here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And how about we check the numbers for him?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Denver in the lead. Brown outside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Pickett, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
But, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Melton passes to Santos. Now here's Horford. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry making it look so easy.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Brown dishes to Valanciunas. Brown against Curry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Warriors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And this game is tied up now. Brown outside. Pass to Valanciunas. He tries for 3. They grab their own miss. Screen by Valanciunas. Pickett, that's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here is Horford. He's got 8. Here's Porzingis. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A moment now to see the numbers for Brown. Averaging about 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. So he gets them both. Milton with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Santos. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. Santos, the pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Melton. Off target from three-point range. Denver leading by 3. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Now Hardaway. He's got 9. Puts up a deep 3. The shot will not fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Murray. Also Bruce Brown out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Murray against Horford. Pass to Hardaway. There's the 3. That one doesn't go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Melton. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
You simply can't give Melton these chances. He'll punish you for it.
Murray outside. Hardaway for 3. And they get it back. Brown inside. Pass to Valanciunas. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Denver.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
To take the lead, here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Murray. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Brown. Here's Strother. No good from outside. An even 3-on-3 break. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Hardaway. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Horford. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hardaway for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Porzingis. Jokic defending. Up top, Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. The Nuggets trail by 4. Brown outside. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic goes to work inside.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head even when the shot clock is up against it.
Trains the three-pointer.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And he makes that one. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Here's Strother. Murray down low. Guarded by Curry. Hardaway, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Melton. There's a screen. Out to Porzingis. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's good.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Curry. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Jokic finds Hardaway. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jokic.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
Curry with the bounce pass. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Jokic after the Warriors pick up 3. It's to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 9 assists now tonight.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's Melton. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Curry outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Pass to Podziemski. And here is Green. Now here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Now Podziemski. Now Porzingis. Outside, Green. Curry outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry against Murray. The 10-footer. The Warriors pull it in. On its way from Curry for two. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 47 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal.
You know, one of the things for Jokic that I see is his unorthodox style of play, I think, helps him in drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
And Jokic drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Outside, Green. Moody the pass to Green. And here is Curry. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Murray. Takes the three. Green whips down the board. Warriors leading by 12. Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
In that situation, rather than trying to score himself, Draymond will often kick that back out to an open shooter.
Brown with it. Now Jokic. Johnson. The response triple. Answers back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Green. Now Curry. Answering with a 3 of his own. Stephen Curry.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at
you. Johnson outside. From deep. Cleared away by Curry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Moody. Porzingis inside. Murray on him. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Green. Curry fires and get the 3.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. It's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of getting a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce.